To get the best reach and results on social media, you need to do more than just creating and spreading your social content. There are 3 parts to your strategy that need special attention: tagging, timing, and testing. First, let's start with tagging. Tagging means using a social handle or username of a person or business in your post or your photo. When you tag people or businesses in your social posts, you're identifying them and essentially linking them in your post. Don't confuse tagging with hashtagging, which is a way of grouping together posts that have all been hashtagged with the same words. So why is tagging an important part of your overall strategy? When you tag a person or business in your social media posts, your posts may appear on their profile page, depending on security settings. This can be a great way for your brand to get exposure to that brand or person's audience. On Twitter, when you tag a person or a business in a tweet, they'll get a notification that they were mentioned. This tag won't automatically appear on their Twitter feed, but if they retweet the tweet that you tagged them in, then it will be shown to their followers, leading to more brand exposure. When you tag a location in your Facebook and Instagram posts, then your post will appear in the feed of that location. And people do browse location posts, especially on Instagram. To tag someone on any social media platform, simply type the @ symbol and then start typing the person or business profile's name. When their name pops up, click on it to finish tagging them. Next, let's talk about timing. When should you post on different social media channels? How often should you post? How does timing vary depending on the network? Unfortunately, there's just no perfect answer to these questions. Good post timing depends on the platform you're using and how your target audience interacts with that platform. It can also depend on the regions and corresponding time zones you're targeting and your marketing goals, like click-throughs versus shares. What I can tell you is what the data says. And there is some good data out there that the folks at Sprout Social did on the best times to post in every social network. Before you rush off to dig into the data, I want to say this. Don't take this data as truth with a capital T. Every social platform audience is different. Test to see what works best with your audience. Check out the resources section for a link to the Sprout Social Guide. One thing to note, if you're posting the same content across different channels, make sure you consciously stagger the times and days so you don't max out your audience with a single piece of content.
When we are developing content, I think there's one thing that we never ask the agencies to do or we never put in our minds. It's for something to go viral, right? So there is no way to create something that is viral, right? So that factor is quite intangible to grasp, right? So the way we develop content at Popeyes, it's always with 2 things in mind, right? So really that the content is representing our brand positioning, our brand personality, our tone of voice. And the second thing is that we are always looking for content that it's unique and it's relevant. So the thing that really pushes us to do great work is to do things that have never been done before.
Finally, let's talk about testing. It's so important to test and tweak your content and posting times to figure out the best results for your business. We've laid out some great best practices here, but you can never know for sure which social media tactics are going to deliver results for you. Over time, you'll learn which social networks your audience favors, which post types they engage with and respond to the most, which post timing and frequency fits best with their schedule, and how they prefer you engage with them. As you test and tweak your content strategy on social, always keep your business goals in mind. There are a lot of metrics you could be measuring on social, from follower count and reach, to engagement rate, to response rate. But remember that at the end of the day, metrics like reach and engagement should be strategic and aimed at helping you hit your business goals. How is your social media presence driving brand awareness? How is it improving traffic to your website? How is it helping you move your leads through the buyer's journey? We hope this helps guide you as you not only create great social media content, but also expand your reach and get the most out of your content with tagging, timing, and testing.